Hello and welcome to Cake Factory. Craft Factory's salty but completely adorable best friend. Today, we're making a Shipwreck-inspired jelly illusion cake. Think Little Mermaid meets Pirates of the Caribbean, but in jelly. Let's get going. Starting with some stacked layers of sponge, we're going to dig out our chasm. I'm aiming for a nice deep one right through the centre of our cake. Once you're happy with the shape, buttercream all your layers together. To seal everything and keep your sponge from getting all soggy, we're going to use white chocolate ganache. Okay, our next thing is to make a treasure chest, because what's a shipwreck without some lost doubloons? I'm going to use some chocolate melts and this mould to make some chest shells. Once your chocolate melts are in, press in the insert and make sure every side has been covered. Take a warm, flat surface. Here we're using a plate and a heat gun, but you can just as easily warm one in the microwave or use a flat tray warmed in the oven. To fill these chests with treasure, first pipe in some of the ganache we used earlier and then spoon on some gold sprinkles and nuggets mixed with melted cocoa butter. If needed, paint some more cocoa butter over the top to seal. Right, so this ocean needs some life, so I'm going to make a mermaid's tail. I'm going to pour these two different colours of chocolate melt into the same mould so they meet in the middle. Last but not least, we need a shipwreck. Take a thick sausage worth of brown modelling chocolate and stick a skewer through it. Carefully roll the chocolate until the skewer is covered. To finish off my mast, I've added rope details and also used wafer paper to create a sail. So we've finished all our decorations. Our cake's been in the fridge, so it's set. Let's start to assemble before we get to pour our jelly. This is the part where you can decorate as you please. Just make sure each piece is stuck firmly in place using more ganache. And in goes our treasure, and one poor unfortunate soul. Okay, jelly. Now this is where it could all go wrong. So we need to attach acetate to both sides of the cake and stick that in place with ganache so the jelly doesn't run everywhere. Right, let's pour. Now, just a reminder, make sure your jelly is room temperature or cool, because once you pour it in, it could melt everything you've just made and you'll end up with a milky pool. And nobody wants that, do they? Leave that to set overnight and then carefully remove the acetate. Hi. I may have sprung a leak and half my ocean may have ended up on the floor. But I fixed it with more ganache and I was able to refill it with a little help from cardboard and tape. But I think we're okay. So I guess the moral of the story is shit happens, but you just move on. Let's uncover this wreck. Okay, nearly there, I promise. It's the home stretch. Buttercream the sides of your cake to create that beachy scene. To add a sandy texture to the cake, I'm using some crushed up biscuits. I've added the sand all around the cake and then some darker biscuit crumbs to the bottom of our jelly to accentuate the ocean floor. So add more seaweed, some shells, even a bucket and spade if you're feeling fancy. Take the rest of your decorations and add them to the outside of your cake to really bring the whole thing together. Let's make waves. Heat up the end of a ball tool, or even a spoon if that's what you have to hand, and start to melt away the surface jelly to create ripples. Then, once that's done, take some jelly that is just starting to set and whisk it up to form a foam. If your jelly is too set, pop it in the microwave for a couple of seconds and try again. One last little detail, because what's a pirate ship without a flag? And there we have it, one tasty wreck to go plunder.
Arr, shiver me timbers, that booty looks delicious.
So let us know in the comments below if you plan on making your own jelly cake at home. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing Cake Factory episodes. Now, it's a lovely day outside and I want to be where the people are. Ta-ra!